what you've done for me. Thank you, Lord, for what you do.
Hey everyone, Matt here, Home Farm Ideas. And today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something that's been going on in my aquaponic system. I'm no professional, and I'm sure that's no surprise to most of my viewers. I learn basically, and then I teach you guys what I learned. So, but part of that learning is, doing tests and stuff like that. And so I'm noticing, this is catnip here, and I'm noticing on my catnip leaves, see that yellowing? This is newer growth, and the reason why I know it's newer growth is because I actually pruned it to get more growth, and it's starting to turn yellow on the newer growth. And I think one of the things that you can tell if you have an iron deficiency is the newer growth will actually get yellow, and it'll start dying off like this right here, and that usually happens in the newer growth. And so I'm noticing on the catnip, my strawberry plant, not so much, but if you look on here, see how there's like, blotches. It's like real blotchy. Not crazy bad, but bad enough for a little bit of concern. And then I got these plants here. These are new plants. I just left them in the pots and throw them in here, but if you look at them, they're yellow. I mean, the leaves are yellow, and they're starting to die off on the tips and stuff. And so what I think I'm suffering from here, or what I think the plants are suffering, this is brand new leaf, just came in, and it's already having a yellowing problem, and it's already starting to die. And so I'm having these issues, and I think I'm having these issues because iron deficiency. Here's another pretty telltale sign. The edges of the leaves on some of your plants will turn yellow like this. And so if you look at the whole plant, it's like that, okay? It's still growing, like fruit and stuff. It's still growing and everything, but it is a little bit slower growing. And so I'm thinking I might have an iron deficiency. So I'm gonna start adding different things to my system, and chelated iron is one of them. But you also need potassium and magnesium and stuff like that. So I actually have something that the aquaponic source sent me, and I basically want to test it out. And by the way, thank you guys over there. But I want to test it out, and I want to see if it'll make any difference. So this is going to probably be like a two-parter, because I want to show you guys the follow-up video. Obviously the plant layout is going to change, because I'm gonna have other stuff planted in here. But see the purpling too? This is a tomato plant, and I start the tomato plants in here, and then I put them in my garden beds because these grow huge. But the purpling is another sign that your iron is not right. My pH is good. It's between 6.5 and 7, so I should be solid on my pH. So these plants should be able to take up the nutrients that's in the water. But if there's no iron, if it's missing iron, then it'll start having these things like this happening. So let me show you what I got from the aquaponic source. Okay, so this is what I got from them. Something called Aquaponic Elements, and this basically has a bunch of stuff in it. I think what I'm dealing with right now is an iron issue or an iron deficiency, because most of the stuff I have is flowering and all that stuff. So, but it does give you several different elements. Well, several different, elements basically. Calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium. All those things are actually needed, and they're actually, a lot of the time, they're lacking in aquaponic systems. And I found, especially with the iron, that's definitely to be true. That's one of the things that I found to be true. But it's kind of neat because they come in these little tea bags, and let me open it up and let me show you guys. So they have these little tea bags, and on the inside of this plastic bag, see that there's like a bag in there with tea in it, and you just sip on it. No, I'm kidding. It's just tea. It's basically all these elements are actually in a tea bag, and there's some inside the plastic bag because it does get out, because it's very it basically dissolves really easy because it's so finely ground. So that's actually a good thing. But this bag here, it basically, like I said, it's really good for flowering plants and keeping everything really healthy. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna pop this into my system, and I'm gonna check it out to see how it does. I'll notice pretty soon after I put this in how everything's going. And right now I'm in spring, so I figured, you know what, a little bit of extra elements for flowering and stuff would probably be a good thing. On the package here, I think it says on here, let me see. Yeah, so each bag will treat 100 gallons of water. My system is 450 gallons, but I'm gonna put 3 bags in here, which is enough for 300 gallons. And so I'm gonna put the 3 bags and just kind of let it soak in. And that should last me between 40 and 60 days here is what it says, okay? So let's go ahead and let's open one of these things up. The reason why I'm showing you guys this is because, I mean, I have other stuff that I use. Like, I basically measure the stuff out myself, and I basically put it into my system. But I kind of waited for things to kind of get a little bad around here to kind of show you guys, well, and then find out for sure if this works, because I'd rather get something that has everything I need in it all at once than to kind of hunt this stuff down, okay? So, this is the tea bag, and there's dust coming off of it. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the water level, the height of the water that comes up into my grow beds. Let me tilt this camera here a little bit. And it comes up to about right there on my grow beds. Sorry about the shadows, but you have to deal with them if you want me to get this video done. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it in there like that. Okay? And this is just one. I'll set up the other ones later, but I'm going to go ahead and the package says to basically squeeze it, you know, like just kind of put it underwater and kind of squeeze it and let it go. But I figured since it's a tea bag, these beds are flood and drain, bell siphon, obviously. So I'm going to have it flood. And then and then that'll basically seep into that bag and then and when it drains, it'll just pull some out. So it'll literally be like a tea bag. And all these elements are safe for fish and you know, they're just basically fish friendly. So it's really cool, and bacteria friendly and all that. So you can just pop these in and just let it go. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let it go like a tea bag. And then I want to update you guys and see how everything grew out, you know, how everything's doing. And yeah, just this is just an experiment. I want to see what's going to actually work, because it's very difficult, and I've found a lot of people have difficulty in aquaponics, namely me. When I was basically wanting to get this stuff growing, I ran into a lot of problems because, you know, I didn't know what I was doing, and so I had to learn all this stuff. But with these bags, it would be awesome if these bags basically, you know, worked out really good. So if you want to get them, you can get them right here. You know, click right here. And then if, you know, if you are on a mobile device, you won't see a link here. Go in the video description below, and I'll put them up for where you guys can buy them. Pretty cool product. So, yes. That is it for today. Thank you, Aquaponic Source, for sending this out to me so I can test it out and see how it goes. And I'm looking forward to seeing the results. So anyway, sorry a long video, you guys, but I wanted to give you something before I went on vacation. So God bless you guys, and like always, peace. Oh, if I forgot something, post it below. Questions, comments, all that, post it below, you guys. I always love interacting with you guys, and I totally appreciate you guys. You guys are so rad. So anyway, keep it up and keep growing. God bless. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button to get all our video updates. Oh yeah, we do have other channels now, so please check them out. Like always, God bless.